Our millennial saint, Carlo Acutis, was born in London in 1991 and grew up in Milan. From a very early age, people felt that Carlo was a special boy. Carlo had a great devotion to Jesus in the Eucharist, even though his parents didn't pray very much. He loved to visit the local church and pray there. He said,
"If we get in front of the sun, we get suntans. If we get in front of the Eucharist, we become saints. The Eucharist is my highway to heaven. The more we receive the Eucharist, the more we become similar to Jesus, and already on earth we foretaste heaven."
Carlo loved Our Lady too, and from a young age would often pick flowers to bring to Our Lady's statue in the church.
The Virgin Mary is the only woman in my life.
He loved to pray the Rosary every day, and he was fascinated by stories of Our Lady's apparitions at Lourdes and Fatima in particular.
In primary school, Carlo was lively and sociable. He wasn't always the most prepared for class, and he often got distracted during boring lessons, but he finished middle school with distinction. Carlo was a popular boy at school. He was always cheerful and helpful. He cared about the environment and was often seen picking up litter. He had a particular gift for kindness. He stood up for those who were picked on by others because they were different. He wanted his friends to live good, virtuous lives and to know and love God like he did, and to know that God created and loved them.
What does it matter if you win 1,000 battles, if you cannot win against your own corrupt passions? The real battle is with ourselves.
His schoolmates remember him as being courageous and free in himself. He wasn't bothered by what other people thought about him.
All people are born as originals, but many die as photocopies.
But he didn't talk to his schoolmates only about prayer. He was a normal teenager who loved joking and laughing, hanging out with his friends, making funny videos together. He loved quizzes, flying kites, watching action films, soccer, and his PlayStation too. He loved his dog Chiara, his cats, and he even had some goldfish. His friends knew that Carlo was always there for them, especially if they were going through a hard time in their families. Carlo also volunteered as a catechist for younger children preparing for their confirmation.
Carlo was really talented with computers. He taught himself to design websites and could understand computers as well as college graduates. He helped to create a website for his school and his parish, but his big project brought together two of his passions, technology and the Eucharist. Carlo wanted to catalogue all of the Eucharistic miracles in the world, and so he began researching and collecting information from all over the world, and travelling to various shrines with his parents when he could to take photos. He wanted people to know that Jesus is truly present in the Eucharist. The website he started is still on the internet today.
When Carlo was just 15, he got really sick with a disease called leukaemia, and he knew he didn't have long to live. He offered up all his pain and suffering.
I offer all the suffering that I must endure for the Pope and the Church, so as not to undergo purgatory and enter heaven directly.
Even though he was really sick in hospital, he still thought more of other people, and nurses noticed that he didn't want to wake his mother when he was in pain.
She is very tired as well, and she will only worry even more about me. Happiness is looking towards God. Sadness is looking towards yourself. I am happy to die because I have lived my life without wasting even a minute of it, doing things that wouldn't have pleased God.
Carlo died on the 12th of October 2006 and was buried in Assisi, where he loved to visit. A huge crowd of people came to his funeral. What many people didn't know about Carlo was that, as well as his online work in spreading the faith, he was also giving up a lot of time and his own money to help the poor and homeless, bringing food and sleeping bags to people throughout Milan. Carlo lived such a simple life. He didn't even want to own more than one pair of shoes himself, because he didn't think he needed them.
Money is only ragged paper. What counts in life is the nobility of the soul, that is, the way that one loves God and loves one's neighbour.
Carlo had a simple mission in his short life.
To be always close to Jesus, that's my life plan.
Now he's in heaven with Jesus, and he's still helping us to come close to Jesus.
Our aim has to be the infinite, not the finite. The infinite is our homeland. We have always been expected in heaven.